Hey guys, so my Mini 30 video is actually one of my most highest performing videos to this point. I don't know, I guess you guys just like Mini 30s, beats me. But anyways, Mini 30, right? So um, I'm gonna call this video like a series of compromises because that's exactly what the Mini 30 was, right? So the Mini 30 to me, grand action and 30 caliber and so on and so forth. Eventually, I got to the point where, man, I just started to imagine all the stuff that normally would come, that I would get to turn that Mini 30 into an M1A, essentially, right? Accu strut, the front sight with the bayonet lug and all that shit, and this and that. And I was just like, eventually you're just dumping. I mean, I got the wood stock for it. Eventually, you're just dumping so much money into this thing, it's not even worth it. But guess what we got? Ta-da! So I traded in the Mini 30, and yes, I did get an M1A. It's almost impossible for me to find affordable 7.62x39 now, so I just figured, fuck it, whatever, let's move on. But what I was trying to do with the Mini 30 is exactly what this is, and I got the stock. So M1A, all very appreciative of Springfield products for this. All the Springfield products, the M1A, the Hellion, they all come in a really pretty nice case, soft case. In the front here, spots for 3 magazines. You get one 10-round magazine. Cool, great for deer hunting. You get a lock. Again, never gonna use that. Locks for suckers. And on the inside, this is pretty cool. So there she is. Yeah, that is a Springfield M1A Squad Scout. Gorgeous. Look at that beautiful walnut stock, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Grand style action, exactly what I wanted. I shoot a lot of 308 now. God, I've got way too many 308 guns now. But yeah, look how gorgeous this is, right? Just perfect. I didn't want like an actual grand one because it's just vintage as shit. I don't know, how well or well not it was used. So I just figured, hey, commercial will be good enough, at least for my purposes, to scratch the edge. But man, look at that gorgeous walnut stock, right? 18-inch barrel on this one, so it's not the full 22-inch barrel, but it's not the short little SOCOM 16-inch barrel too. So to me, this is almost the perfect barrel length for someone like me. And I've been wanting a M1 Tinker Garand for the longest time, so this is just enough to scratch this for me. Front to back muzzle brake on this one. That's one thing I absolutely wanted. I wanted either a muzzle brake or whatever. And of course you can switch this out, get the one with the bayonet lug. The bayonet won't come on and you can't get the gas plug off. But hey, look, it looks cool. National Match front sight, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, very nice, right? Little short stroke gas piston system. So this went from the M1 Garand's long stroke to the short stroke, so it should be a little bit more punchy. It's got the scout rail on there. The usefulness of this, I don't really know. So to go back to what I was saying about compromises, when I was in college, I owned a Ruger Gunsight Scout for the exact same reason I owned one of these. I wanted a M14 back in college, and yeah, the AICS magazine kind of looks like a essentially an M14. So I was like, hey, that's cool. But it turns out I really hate bolt actions, so that's why you don't see any videos of bolt actions on my channel, because they're not really cool for me. So I played around with the Scout rail in college. I'm not a terribly big fan. We'll probably just strip this off, get a normal handguard that doesn't have the hole in it. So that way, I mean, this is going to be an iron sight gun for sure, at least for me. Beautiful, nice and smooth, grand style action, right? 2 lugs. Chambered in 308, 762 by 51 NATO. So easy for me. I reload 308 all day long. So gorgeous, right? Where's that magazine at? Magazine is rock and lock style, like an AK. There we go, beautiful. And that's only a 10 round. Magazines come in 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 drums, whatever you want. So there's plenty of magazines out there. And let's find out. Yeah, it doesn't drop free. That's okay. Either way, yeah. Attachable box magazines instead of the end block clips. Okay, pretty cool. Rear sight, it's just like the old M1. Fully adjustable for elevation and windage. Really, really cool. And Grand style safety. That was one of the things I really liked about the Mini 14 was you know, having the Grand style safety. Nice to see it came back on this one. Look at that gorgeous wood stock, just beautiful. Everybody's favorite shoulder thing that goes up in the back. There's a compartment in the back. I'm sure it's for a cleaning kit. I'm sure they didn't include one. That'd be a heck of a thing if they did include one, but come on. Let's see if I can get in here. Nope, I can't. Well, that's okay. Anyways, there's a storage compartment in the back, right there, under the shoulder thing that goes up. I know I know this was meant for like automatic fire or something like that, and you can put your shoulder in there, but it's fun. Anyways, yeah. 9.5 pound, well, 9 pounds and some change. So it's not a lightweight rifle. It's not it's not modern by any means, for sure. This is, I mean, probably a almost 100-year-old design conceptually. The Grand style action is not new, but yeah, this is really cool. I've been looking for these for quite a while now, so yeah, it'll probably stay this way. From all I've heard, this is a really great shooter. Very tame recoil, especially with the muzzle brake, and just perfect for kind of slim and fit and walking through the woods. Put your leather sling on there and you'll be good to go. But yeah, M1A, really gorgeous, guys. Purchased this for just a shy of $1,800 minus traded value for, of course, the Mini 30 we got rid of. But yeah, oh my gosh, this walnut stock is just absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, beauty, absolute beauty. Shoulders really nicely, right? Yeah, let's see if we can. Yeah, I know I'm doing on solid floor. Coming break. Yeah, shoulders very nicely. Sights line up very nicely. Very nicely balanced. Balances right at the magazine well, perfect. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of nice to go back to something kind of old-fashioned, right? It's always kind of interesting to me that we went from essentially this once upon a time to the M4, and now we're just kind of going back full circle with something like the Spear. Obviously, but it's not. Spear's a little bit shorter, of course. 16 versus 18-inch barrel. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of nice not having all the extra LPVOs and lasers and lights and stuff. It's nice to just have a nice, simple M1, right? Or M1A. So we'll take this to the range, see what's up. But man, this is a really cool rifle so far. Yeah, like I said, a little old-fashioned, but I mean, everything's kind of retro nowadays, right? So yeah, really excited about this. Like I said, this is everything I wanted my Mini 30 to be, for sure. I wanted my Mini 30 to be essentially an M1A. And like I said, I just had the realization of like, fuck it, let's stop compromising, let's get rid of it. Yeah, I did have to put in a little bit extra money, but hey, you know, everybody, it almost seems like a lot of people want an M1A nowadays, and we'll see if this increases in value or popularity at all. Anyways, like I said, it's a good shooter. If anything, this will be a deer gun for me. I know it's a pretty heavy deer gun. I could just go buy like a Browning A bolt for like $300, but yeah, that's not life, right? Life is just doing whatever you want and having fun while you're doing it. So yeah, M1A Squad Scout, really cool. All right, let me know what you guys want to know about this, and like I said, we'll take it out, start shooting it, and from what I hear, it's supposed to have pretty decent accuracy for a gun like this. So we'll get her going. All right, see you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the other fun stuff. Keep getting you content. Hopefully, I'll upgrade from doing this on the floor to an actual like setup. I don't know. I'm working on it, but this is a hobby for me, so it is what it is. All right, see you guys.